Transform your tiny front yard into paradise with reclaimed materials and repurposed objects. Welcome to Little Big Living, where we show you how to maximize your small space with big creativity. If you've ever looked at your tiny front yard and thought, there's just not enough room for a stunning transformation, think again. Today, we're diving into the magic of reclaimed materials and repurposed objects to turn that little patch of land into a true paradise. With a little ingenuity, you can create a lush, inviting outdoor space that not only looks stunning but also tells a story of sustainability and resourcefulness. So, before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment below sharing your favorite upcycled project. Let's jump into the transformation. When most people think about transforming their front yard, they often picture expensive landscaping, costly materials, and professional designers. But what if I told you that beauty is hiding in plain sight, right in discarded items, second-hand finds, and forgotten materials? The key to working with reclaimed materials is developing an eye for potential. That rusty iron gate leaning against your neighbor's garage? It could be the perfect vintage-style trellis for climbing vines. Those old wooden pallets behind the hardware store? They can be turned into charming garden beds. And those mismatched bricks you found at a demolition site? They can create an enchanting pathway leading up to your front door. The secret to making these items work is to see beyond their current state and envision what they could be. Once you train your mind to think this way, the possibilities become endless. Every great outdoor space needs a focal point, something that draws the eye and sets the tone for the entire yard. With reclaimed materials, you can create a unique centerpiece that won't be found in any big box store. Imagine an old, clawfoot bathtub filled with cascading flowers, an antique wooden door repurposed as a standing garden feature, or even a rusty bicycle transformed into a whimsical planter. These elements add character and tell a story that's impossible to replicate with store-bought decor. The best part? Each piece brings a sense of history, charm, and individuality to your space. Whether it's an old window frame turned into a vertical herb garden or a vintage chandelier reimagined as an outdoor light fixture, using the unexpected as a focal point instantly makes your tiny front yard stand out. A well-designed pathway can completely change the look and feel of your front yard, and there's no need to invest in expensive pavers when history is waiting to be repurposed. Salvaged bricks, reclaimed wood planks, and even broken concrete pieces can be arranged in creative patterns to form a rustic and charming walkway. Not only do these materials add visual interest, but they also come with built-in character, worn edges, faded colors, and imperfections that tell a story. Try mixing different materials for a mosaic effect, or stagger bricks and stones for a whimsical, old-world feel. By repurposing old materials into pathways, you're not just enhancing your yard's beauty, you're giving new life to forgotten pieces of the past. A cozy seating area instantly makes a front yard feel inviting, and reclaimed materials offer endless possibilities for creating one-of-a-kind outdoor furniture. Wooden pallets can be transformed into rustic benches, an old church pew can become a stunning statement piece, and even a repurposed cable spool can serve as a charming outdoor table. Think about comfort, too. Add cushions made from repurposed fabric, and string up a few fairy lights to create a magical evening retreat. Whether it's a repainted metal bench salvaged from a flea market or a tree stump turned into a side table, these creative seating solutions bring character and function to your tiny front yard. Limited space doesn't mean you have to limit your greenery. Repurposed containers are perfect for small space gardening, and almost anything can be turned into a planter. Old watering cans, wooden crates, ceramic sinks, and even repurposed dresser drawers can house vibrant flowers and herbs. Layer different container sizes to create visual depth, and don't be afraid to mix materials. Metal, wood, and ceramic all bring unique textures to your garden. A vertical garden made from an old ladder or repurposed wooden shelving can maximize space while adding a touch of rustic charm. By embracing creative containers, you can turn even the tiniest yard into a lush oasis. If privacy is a concern, repurposed materials offer stylish and budget-friendly solutions. An old wooden door can become a charming yard divider, vintage shutters can be turned into a unique fence, and salvaged iron gates can add an elegant touch. Mix and match materials for a bohemian feel, or keep it uniform for a more polished look. Even old headboards can be repurposed into whimsical fence panels, adding a personal touch to your outdoor retreat. A well-placed fence not only provides privacy but also enhances the overall aesthetic of your front yard. Lighting plays a crucial role in creating ambience, and repurposed objects can make for some of the most unique outdoor lighting solutions. Old lanterns, mason jars, and vintage chandeliers can be transformed into stunning light fixtures that cast a warm glow over your tiny front yard. Solar-powered string lights wrapped around reclaimed wooden beams create an inviting atmosphere, while upcycled tin cans with punched-out designs make for charming lanterns. The right lighting can highlight your carefully curated space and make it just as beautiful at night as it is during the day. Even in a tiny space, a water feature can add a serene, relaxing element. An old galvanized tub can be turned into a miniature pond, a repurposed teapot can create a trickling fountain, and even a vintage sink can be converted into a charming water feature. These unexpected pieces not only add movement and tranquility but also serve as conversation starters. With a little creativity, you can enjoy the soothing sound of water even in the smallest front yard. By mixing and matching reclaimed materials, you create a front yard that feels uniquely you. Every piece has a history, every detail has a purpose, and the overall effect is a warm, inviting space that feels both charming and intentional. The best part? You've built a beautiful retreat while giving new life to old materials and reducing waste. Your tiny front yard isn't just a patch of land, it's a statement about creativity, sustainability, and the beauty of repurposing. If this video inspired you to rethink your tiny front yard, don't forget to subscribe to Little Big Living for more creative small space solutions. Hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. What's your favorite way to repurpose materials in outdoor spaces? Until next time, happy decorating.